How does this work exactly? So they determined they were going to discuss later, right?
And then they didn't.
Well, that's what this would be,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, like, we'll talk about this later. Gets on the ship, waits for Rye to get back. 24 hours of Rye. Silence.
Silence. Well, okay. So they're not coming to talk to Hana.
No.
Are they avoiding Hana?
No, they are just occupied.
Occupied, okay.
They did spend that 24 hours trying to code a thing for Rye.
Well, I think the 24 hours before Rye leaves, neither of them are gonna try, because Rye is leaving.
The priorities have been moved.
Yes. So Rye has left. Let's say Rye has left.
They will not come to find you. They are not avoiding you, but they aren't going to go out and find you.
Mm-hmm. So then, how does this work? Hana will... I'm going to roll an empathy roll, just to see if Hana thinks about maybe, checking in on others and seeing if they're okay, because people care about Rye, or if he's a fucking idiot.
Go for it.
More common than you think. He almost is a critically failured fucking idiot. So, no, nah. Just not thinking about that.
Okay. It's like a day goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Mindy is mostly stays in their workshop.
Mm-hmm. Grim got knocked out, right?
Grim was fine.
Okay,
and wiped his data.
I lost track of which times Grim has been knocked out and hasn't.
It's okay. It happens more likely than you'd think.
It's happened twice, which is not terribly often, but still weird that I have it to happen twice. So then Hana will, after 24 hours, Rye has left, another 24 hours.
Mindy has not come out of their workshop.
Mm-hmm. I will need to get an RP with Harkin, because I need to let Harkin know that I'm territorial. And then... he will head down to Office de la Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop. Yeet! And it didn't loop.
Spotify.
God, it didn't loop.
I pressed the thing. I'll just do it again. I'll play it up for you. Keep going.
And he'll enter in and knock on the edge of the door.
It's open.
I'm doing it for courtesy more than anything else.
Yeah, that's how I know it's you.
Second, smoking down here, never.
You enter the room, and then they swivel around in their chair with their fingers steepled and their chin on their hands.
Hello, Menji. It's been
Hana.
an amplitude of hours. Mostly
it's been a hot sec.
The difference. How are you faring?
Well, could be a lot better. It could be substantially better, but it is what it is.
I see. I just splashed milk on myself, damn it.
It's what you deserve.
Mindy sneers at me through the camera. Okay. I see. Yes, I think that is a apt way of describing it, perhaps. You have no... No, actually, he'd say after a beat, he'd be like, do you mind if I occupy this space while you work?
They do like a double take, but it's like are you really asking this? Like, what the fuck? And then they just go,
Hana, you have already occupied that space before.
Yes, but we are following off of the heels of a rather stressful situation. I can understand if certain individuals would prefer their privacy in moments such as these.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you. Then he goes and takes his normal seat.
they circle around to face you.
He probably has a son. Honestly, he probably has a plant that he brought with him. That he just sits down and is going to be working on keeping clean.
Uh-huh.
Or, you know what? No, he has a plant, and then he has like a little like small bag over his shoulder. And as he sits down and takes the bag off, takes out a different pot that's bigger.
Uh-huh.
The repotting process must begin.
Okay.
So he's setting up his stuff while I'm just sitting. And he says, we did not continue that conversation.
We did not. Are we picking up where we left off?
That is completely up to you.
No.
I need to understand if the silence on the matter is you conceding, or if it is you brooding on the subject until a later date.
No, definitely brooding.
Hmm.
But you're here now. Let's go.
Oh, very well.
Graham, let me know when my food. Graham, let me know when you're when the program's finished running.
What is it you are working on?
I made a very, 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 very rudimentary cog killer for Rye. Trying to see if I can make it better so that, well, just in case.
A cog killer.
No, it'll just hopefully disrupt the cog systems if it gets it.
I see. Working with electromagnetic then, or purely programming?
Programming.
How is it going?
Well, we'll see in a bit. I'm running it through some tests. That is also my notification for when to go get food.
Yes, keeping yourself nourished would be prudent.
Yeah.
You have been doing such, I hope. Looks at expectantly.
Gestures at trash can full of like wrappers.
Space nutrient.
Yes.
Good.
Have you?
I have.
Great.
I apologize for the distant background noise, Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
And then he will continue working on his project that he's setting up here. starts transferring dirt and getting everything all ready to go. Just his glasses.
I am unwilling to concede on this matter.
I was concerned you may say this, for I am also unwilling to concede on this matter.
Oh no.
After some thought, single finger up towards Mindy, like, wait. After some thought and consideration and brief conversation, it has come to my attention that this first job is unavoidable. Due to us already having accepted the money that Hawken offers, we are in a bit of a pickle. So we will have to do it regardless. But after that, I am going to be strongly recommending we cease this line of investigation, no matter how much he offers.
While I understand your point, and I'm glad that you at least see sense in regards to the first job, I don't think I can let it go.
He looks over and kind of leans back. You couldn't let it go, as you said, because the danger of not knowing, you believe, outweighs the danger of knowing.
Yeah.
I raised you the following, and I still stand by this point. You knowing puts you in danger. Due to those that we already know are seeking this information, Mindy, and are coming back once Rye is done with what Rye is doing. And ideally we'll be able to wait for her. But still, the point stands. It makes very little sense to purposely make yourself a target to individuals, especially when you are on a ship surrounded by an entire crew who could be caught as collateral.
I raise you this. It was like it's like a natural disaster, okay?
I'm going to let you finish, and then I'm going to rebuttal. Go ahead.
Would you rather be prepared and know if it's coming? Or know what the hell is going on? So that you can do something about it? Or if in this analogy, either running is feasible, sure, but if it happens again, you won't be able to do anything about it unless you just keep running. And that's no way to live.
My rebuttal. The analogy of comparing someone else's purposeful action to a natural disaster makes absolutely zero sense, because the difference between the two is one is an unavoidable event happened due to a natural disaster, a natural happening within the world that is unavoidable. No one could see it coming. No one's looking for it.
That's the point of an analogy, Hana!
It doesn't matter. The point is, the analogy doesn't fit.
One second.
Take this opportunity.
Sorry.
You're good.
Can I
Sorry.
say something before you guys continue?
My father was like,
That's free?
"What?" Yes, it's free.
Hello.
Free?
Yes.
What were you gonna say, Jordan?
Yeah, can I say one thing before you guys continue? Can I just say I appreciate Model UN right now that's taking place?
It is in
I-
fact like
I-
formal debate.
I was
set
gonna
up.
call it Model UN too. That. Instead of debate club, I just couldn't juice.
Okay. Sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry, 1 second. I have my mouth full of cereal quick. I'm sorry. I thought I had more time. Okay. He says, regardless of if it's an analogy, the analogy does not fit. This is different because it's not a natural disaster. It is not a unavoidable event, nor, and perhaps it's preventable. But more than likely, we are not the people equipped to handle something like this. This is something where if there is a natural disaster, if this is the one you want to go with, we're going to go with it. A tornado is going to hit. It is going to destroy homes and maybe people. I don't like the thought of it, but we're going with the analogy. Yes, there are people who attempt to understand this before it hits, but there are not people who wait for others to try and chase after this information and either capture them or kill them for having it.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. It's a man-made disaster engineered by people.
Okay.
Would you still not? Well, I would still like to know.
Understandable. So it's man-made. It's a bomb. It's a weapon.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Call it what it is, man.
Hey, the natural disaster was the first thing that came to mind. Okay.
A man-made disaster. But the thing is that you know so little. You know so little. You know that there might be something possibly equivalent to a bomb. Maybe. But you have to do so much. You don't even know where it could be. You don't know what it does. Let me finish, please. You don't know what it could do. You don't know where it is. And you don't know its purpose. You don't know who it's intended for. You don't know why it exists. You barely know anything except for the fact there might be a bomb.
You see Mindy's hand, like, they raise their hand, like, in a school setting. Like, slowly and slowly, higher and higher. They wait for you to finish.
He's like, he holds a finger up like, wait, I'm not
It's
done
like,
yet.
it's just going higher.
So, in this situation, you have to consciously seek it out. And yes, I understand what you're saying is you want to know so that it can be avoided. But the matter of the fact is, Mendy, it can't be avoided. It cannot be avoided. And the only thing that will be achieved through getting this information is making the spread of injury from it larger.
Their
Go
hands,
ahead.
like,
He
Okay.
motions with his hands.
they lower the hand.
I know where it is. I know it exists. These are not facts that please you, I'm quite sure.
Here comes the cold roll.
I don't know what it is exactly.
But you know where it is. You've done more research into it.
I haven't done more research. I've just connected a lot of unfortunate dots.
Okay. And you want to go to it. You know where this dangerous thing is.
Yes.
With information that is actively dangerous. And you want to lead us all to it.
I wouldn't lead everyone to it without them knowing. Melv already knows a bit. Melv already knows quite a bit. I'd explain to him the rest. It's ridiculous. It's dangerous. It's completely ridiculous. But Hana, people. This is very personal to me. I know you might disapprove of that. But it's not personal because it's this secret, huge, big secret thing that no one else knows about. Conspiracies and such. It's not me just trying to prove that something that people don't think exists. It's
And what is it?
This we know it has big effect. That its effects are lingering. That it is still to an extent affecting people to this day.
He just places one of his heads, like he rests one of his hands on his forehead.
That thing that we got for Freya, that's still a problem. And if
I'm
that's
aware.
part of this. One, it doesn't sit right with me just to know and to not try and do something about it. I don't even know if there's something that can be done about it, but if I don't try, then I don't like not trying, because two, the reason why this is especially personal to me is people disappear.
Yeah.
Things happen that people don't understand why, or it gets written off, or it gets covered up. And I'm used to just listening when they say, don't look, don't ask, don't question. And it didn't. Maybe it did me favors, but it didn't do any favors for the people that disappeared.
Mindy? We are a singular scavenging ship. We are a singular scavenging ship with multiple civilians aboard. And at maximum security, and our captain have combat training experience. We are not equipped to stop something of this caliber.
We might not be equipped, but what Harkin's working on would definitely make us equipped.
No, it wouldn't! Mandy, Harkin's working on something to keep mental stability, which is fantastic. No, our mental stability doesn't stop a bullet!
It doesn't. I know numbers, okay, I know statistics. I know a lot of fucking people have disappeared. I know that there's things out there.
And you want to stop it. I get it. You want to stop it. You want it to end. We are not the people who can stop it. Something of this...
Then who?
I don't know. Not us. Not us.
Hana. I get you don't want it to be us. I bet you don't want anything to do with it. Okay?
You have...
We are ants before a giant.
Yes! Yes, we are! That's exactly what we are, Mindy. We are ants. We are inconspicuous. We are bacteria to a eukaryote. It is...
Isn't that great for getting in and infecting it?
No! That's great for getting cleansed by the immune system. That's...
What's a eukaryote?
It's a multicellular organism.
Yeah, so doesn't that mean we can infect it?
No, if we're bacteria, we could try and get in, but generally, we're not a virus. They're different, for one. And for two...
We're getting off topic.
The point is... We are... Mandy, you... I understand... People disappearing is awful. But you need to recognize... chasing after this will kill us. Not only that, if it doesn't kill us, then there's a good chance there will be someone or something that remembers the information we know. And that is not a good thing to be, because the galaxy is not big enough when someone's looking for you. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
The people on this ship are not deserving of the fate that they will get if we go after this.
Then
He reaches out and he puts a hand on their shoulder. Mindy.
they... We can't run.
That is the only choice we can do if we want to stay intact. We have gotten ourselves far too deep already into things that are above us. We don't need another.
We can't run. Hey, don't. I can't run. But even if we can't Stop it!
You'd what? You don't want to run, so you'd rather...
I'd rather do something than nothing, Hana! I'd rather say that I fought. I'd rather try.
I'd rather you stay alive, Mindy.
What's the point of you here? What's the point? If all the shit goes on. And I know that there's something. I know.
Mindy, he is fit both hands on shoulders
And
here.
I did nothing.
This isn't the place for that. This isn't the place for that. You can do so much good in the world, Mindy. You are capable.
Yeah.
You are smart. Listen to me. Listen to me. You cannot do good for the world if you're dead.
1 second, I'm concerning my dad. I'm gonna close my door.
Just put a little note on it. Papa, am I peeing?
I'm fine, Dad. I'm just acting. Don't be mad. Okay. Okay.
I get more XP.
Okay. I can't live like that anymore. And now, rise and fall.
So I don't.
And it's connected. And I'm fucking terrified, Anna. I know she'll come back.
He's gonna. What's the two? Alright, we'll continue. I'll wait.
My entire life. People laugh. I didn't question where they went or what happened to them. They told me to not look. And I didn't look.
Mindy. And with the two hands he has on their shoulders, he's gonna pull them into a hug, for one.
They bristle, they don't fight it, but you can tell that every single cell is tense.
Mm-hmm.
I know. All the reasons why we shouldn't. I know I could die. What if everyone else is dead? How many deaths are unknown? How many people have already been? And no one knows. Because it's being covered the fuck up! Yeah, we're a solid ship. Yeah, we're not equipped for this. But still do something.
Mindy.
I can't. Rai's gone, and the people
You-
But
She,
she's
she'll be back.
with, they're connected. And I promised Rai that if she didn't come back, I'd look for her.
She will come back. She will come back.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and that's it.
We need to trust her abilities.
I know what I'm saying, Hana. Is that I have the ability to look for once. And she was the first person to tell me to look. That I could. That I can. That I don't have to just run and keep my head down.
She's not gone, Mindy.
She's gone right now.
That doesn't mean she won't be back.
I know she could be back. I'm saying what she told me.
I understand you're saying that, but
There goes Model UN.
we don't need to talk about her in the past tense.
Oh, this happened. This was a conversation that happened in the past. Yesterday is the past. I am not writing her off as dead. I am
Okay.
relaying a conversation that I had with her.
It is unclear. Sometimes just want to.
Will you clarify?
They suck themselves back up.
Yeah, he is letting go and going back to his area as well. the halftime bell chimes.
Aggressively drinks water.
Yeah. Just runs a hand through his hair. Look. Maybe if you need to look, if you absolutely must, you can, but not now. Later. When it's safer. When you're... There are places better equipped for it than here. It is not the time, it is not the place. I understand once you know something exists, that's the warning I've been saying. Once you know it exists, you can't unknow it. And the damning nature of everything that comes with it stays with you. But right now in this instance, regardless of how much we know, it is not the time to go looking for more. There is a time, there is a place, if there has to be. I, for one, am happy with looking away.
Okay, I'll just wait for my contract with Rossi to be finished.
What'd she say? Or they say, damn it, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I'll just wait for my contract with the Rossi to finish.
Just takes a deep breath. That may be for the best. Maybe for the best.
You don't have to look. Dragon's Jaw is a guaranteed source of income. We still want to stay far away from human society.
I think if Harkin got his way, we'd be going much, much deeper.
He's already elaborated. He just wants these two things. We haven't taken the second thing.
Do you know what the second thing is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's an arc ship.
The last ship we went to brought.
This one is a battlefield. Second one is an arc ship.
Doesn't matter.
I'm elaborating.
Thank you. Point still stands. If it's involved with this, I don't. It doesn't matter if it's
Not
just
involved with this.
Can you be so sure?
It's involved with him trying to examine how the mist affect people. Not what? I know. I talked to him. We were very clear on what he's doing.
There's no guarantee he said everything.
There's... Well, I can talk to him again. But we were very clear about what we put on the table. Okay, we traded honesty for honesty. And it doesn't... He knows that I know about Ultraviolet. It doesn't benefit him hiding that the second job would be involved with it.
We'll play it by ear, maybe.
We'll
But
see.
regardless if that secondary job does or not, please, at least for now, stop looking. Stop looking for information. Stop getting more. You know where to look now. Just keep it in mind for later if you really need to. But don't.
Okay, Hana. Okay, Hana. You won't hear anything about it from me again.
He just closes his eyes. I can't convince you out of it, I can tell. This is a sticking point for you.
I've been not looking my whole life, Hana.
Oh? Housekeeping.
And maybe it did do me favors, but I don't know enough to know if it did.
I know enough. Mindy.
Well, we're two very different people then, aren't we?
You're dooming yourself by doing this. Everything that where you currently stand, if you're lucky, it'll work out that you'll have somewhere you can maybe consider safe.
It's not about being safe, Hannah.
It's not about being safe until you live every moment where you're not.
I already lived that, Hannah.
Damn it.
Their alarm rings.
I'm gonna run tests now. You won't hear about this from me again. But I will ask you to get out right for now. Or please leave.
He solemnly nods and gets up. Looks back.
They're hunched over their desk crying.
Nods to himself and just leaves and closes the door behind him.